Ilara stared into the antique mirror, its tarnished surface reflecting not her own face, but a woman etched with the wisdom of years, her future self.
The older Ilara's eyes held a knowing sadness, a subtle tremor playing at the corners of her mouth. A chill, despite the summer heat, snaked down Ilara's spine. The voiceover from the motivational video she'd watched earlier echoed in her mind. Every choice you make today shapes who you become tomorrow. Ilara, at 22, felt the weight of that statement pressing down on her. She was at a crossroads. A prestigious law firm had offered her a position, a path to the comfortable, predictable life her parents envisioned. But her heart yearned for something more. A life dedicated to environmental conservation, a path fraught with uncertainty and financial risk. The reflection in the mirror shifted slightly. The older Ilara seemed to sigh, a silent exhale visible in the subtle rippling of her image. It wasn't a judgment, Ilara realized. It was a plea. The lines around her eyes seemed to deepen, emphasizing the weariness that lay beneath the surface of her composed exterior. It was a weariness born not of failure, but of missed opportunities, of paths not taken. Ilara's mind raced. The law firm offered security, stability, the life her future self seemed to have chosen. But the image in the mirror, the subtle plea in her older self's eyes, spoke of something more profound, a life lived with purpose, even if it meant facing hardship. Days turned into weeks. Ilara researched environmental law firms, spoke to conservationists, and weighed her options. The comfortable path of corporate law still beckoned, whispering promises of success and financial security. But the image in the mirror, the silent appeal of her future self, became a constant companion, a silent judge and guide. The decision wasn't easy. The fear of failure, of disappointing her parents, of a life less comfortable than the one promised by the law firm, was immense. But the thought of facing her future self again, seeing the same weary sadness in her eyes, was a fear far greater. It was a fear that spurred her to action. Ilara turned down the offer from the corporate law firm. The initial shock from her parents was significant, but their support gradually returned as they saw the unwavering determination in their daughter's eyes. The path ahead wasn't clear, filled with challenges and uncertainty, but Ilara knew, with a certainty that resonated deep within her soul, that she was making the right choice. She was choosing a life that would make her future self proud, a life where the weariness in her eyes would be replaced by the quiet satisfaction of a purpose fulfilled. Years later, Ilara stood before another mirror, but this time, the reflection was different. The woman staring back was older, etched with lines of experience, but her eyes shone with a light that transcended the years.